MOBO, Lowdown in Lockdown, Friday nights, your boy Bruce. We just spoke to Leanne from Little Mix. That conversation was absolutely sick. Lots of questions we got in as well. Drop your waves when you're back in. When you're back in, drop me your waves. Big up everyone that was tuned in. And of course, we've got another guest for you guys tonight. Let me get my comment in. Make sure you get your questions in as well. There we go. Use the box to get your questions in. So I love MOBO Lockdown. We speak to so many different people. I am looking for Stonebwoy. Let's see if Stonebwoy's in the building. Stonebwoy, if you can hear me, drop me a comment. How's everyone doing as well? Drop me how your day has been in emoji. If you can sum that up. How's your day been in an emoji? I'm looking for Stonebwoy. I'm going to add him to the live. Big up everyone that's inside. Real Versatile. Kyra, Christy, I see you. Kanye, I see you. Eleanor, I see you. Zoe, I see you. I'm looking for Stonebwoy. If anyone sees Stonebwoy, let me know. Let me know. We just had a wicked conversation with Leanne from Little Mix. She's been super brave to share her video, which she shared on racial injustice that she's experienced in her career in respect to the whole Black Lives Matter movement at the moment and the sad murder of George Floyd as well. And just to be honest and open and to put yourself out there, especially when you're on that level of pop star, is very, very difficult. And like, I fully understand what she means in terms of the spaces that she's been in and being underrepresented and stuff like that. It's very, very powerful, very, very hard. So we're going to get that on the MOBO YouTube for you very soon. It'll be up on our IGTV for a little bit as well. And make sure you check out her video when you can. I'm seeing a couple people. Bhim Nation in the building already. I'm looking for Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy, I'm looking for you. Can anyone see Stonebwoy? Anyone see Stonebwoy? Bhim. A lot of people saying Bhim. Are you ready? Lara from Germany. Hello. Can say hi. Yes, Bhim. Fire emojis. The biggest in Africa, they're saying Bhim. We love that. Real Versatile. See, Real Versatile, I need to meet you in person because you're here every week and I proper love that, man. The support is real. Hey from Germany. Yeah, I can say hey. Yeah, that's no problem. Payment Brown. Has anyone seen Stonebwoy? Bhim Nation. Someone said drop some tunes as we wait. How about that? What's been your favourite songs from the past week that have come out? Hey from Wales. Hey Amber. Favourite songs from the past week from anywhere, not just UK, all around the world. Bhim. Wangan. Bhim. Sorry, I'm just reading all the comments. Favourite songs from the past week. Has anyone seen Stonebwoy? Anyone seen Stonebwoy? Rain on Me. Is that the song? By who, Zoe? Your wife today. What is Bhim? When Stonebwoy comes, he's going to tell us. Nominate featuring Keri Hilson. That's on the new album. Only Love by Stonebwoy. Save This Life, please. We'll do that. Any track from his album. What songs have you guys been feeling? Godfather 3 album, Wiley. We need to have a chat with Wiley real soon. Save the Life with Lee on it. Yeah, definitely going to save that. People are saying Stonebwoy, Keri Hilson. Nominate. Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. People there for Stonebwoy. Where's everyone in the live from? That's a good question, actually. Where are you all guys tuned in from? Whereabouts? My voice is gone. I've been speaking on the radio all week. Don't worry, my voice is still here. We're there, strong. Strength and hope, exactly. What am I saying? All the Little Mix fans are still in here as well. Where's everyone tuning in from? I'm seeing some Ghana flags. North London, Scotland, Italy, South Africa. Wow. We've got a wide range. Tuned in from Ghana, Accra, Ghana. We see Bhim Nation to the world. Bhim Nation Global. Chrissy saying Great Britain, Ghanaian flags, Italy. From Ghana representing London. Let me see. Is Stonebwoy here? Waiting for Stonebwoy. Once he jumps in, we're gonna go live. Don't you guys worry. Big up everyone that comes week in, week out to Low Down in Lockdown. We appreciate you guys as well. Big time, big time, big time. Stonebwoy. If you got Stonebwoy on Twitter, tweet him. Tell him Robert Bruce is waiting for him. Only love Stonebwoy, Bhim Nation to the world. Alright, fire emojis, love from Germany. We see you. A lot of people excited. Thank you, RB. No problem, units. No problem at all. What's that? Is that Spain? Is that a Spanish flag? Is that New Zealand? Japan? Are you guys actually from these places? Or are you having me on? Someone said Brazil. Because I'm super appreciative. Jamaica in the building. We love that. We love that. Real Versatile says that anticipation. Don't worry, Stonebwoy is going to be with us real soon. Play Stonebwoy music before he comes. You've got to wait for him. Said, you're good with the flags. Yeah, I'm not too bad with the flags, innit? We here. DD, I see you. Alright, let me look for Stonebwoy. Where is he? Where is he? Let's see. Can I find him? Has anyone seen him in the comments? Because right now I'm scrolling, I can't see the comments. Anyone seen Stonebwoy in the comments? Are you saving this live? Yeah, I'll be saving it, of course. Alright, hold on. There we go. Don't worry, the main man himself is going to be on the live real soon.
All right.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, my bro? Bhim. They've been saying Bhim from the jump.
Yes, sir. Bhim to the word. You know, we are awakening our spirits to wake up right now and join us on this live right now, you know.
100%.
Africa to the world, so we say Bhim, you know.
To the world and back. Let me even introduce you properly. Because you know, when the big men enter, we've got to give them a proper intro. So right now we have a pioneer, multi-award winning, international collaborator, one of the leaders of the sound, Afrobeats, dance who does it all, a visionary, I'll say, hit maker as well. Bhim Nation, Stonebwoy in the live. Drop your claps in the live.
Thank you.
How you doing, my bro?
Yo, I'm fine, bro. It's been a long time coming. I've been watching the interviews that you've been granting, you know, with other people, other amazing people. And I must commend you for that.
No problem at all. Thank you for joining us as well. Where are you tonight?
Man. I'm right in Ghana, in Accra. Yeah.
Accra.
In Accra, Ghana right now. And I'm a ghetto. I talk to you right now, you know?
Okay. And it's only right that people that are tuned in now that may not have seen you for the first time, what is your story from the beginning? Where was you born? Where did you grow up?
I was born in Ghana, in Ashaiman. Literally, I grew up in Ashaiman as well, and I schooled in Ashaiman. Went on to secondary school in Tema, and then still all within Accra. So I got my schooling in Accra, my upbringing in Accra, and that's it. You know, to keep a long story, you know.
For people that haven't been to Ghana before, how can you explain what Ghana is? What is Ghana? Who is Ghana?
Ghana is a mother, you know. Ghana is a she. I remember in class they say our motherland. So I asked the question, why is it not our fatherland? I still don't know why that though. I don't know why, but Ghana is a mother. if you ask me who Ghana is. And Ghana, I think, is a home of all people, you know,
Mm.
all black, white, blue, purple, green, you know, yellow, and everybody. But it is a black country, you know, it's an African country. And Ghana, they say, is a gateway to Africa, if you ask me, you know.
Really?
Yeah, man. And because in the end, we all know that the first slave ship left Ghana from left the coast of Ghana to the Americas. So, you know, that must have a thing to tell you that. And the first the first country in Africa to gain independence by Kwame Nkrumah, your history tells you. And Kwame
Mm.
Nkrumah as well is a champion and a pioneer of the African unity movement. So Ghana has always been and shall always be a part of the story when Africa comes to play. Yeah. It used to be called the
100%.
Gold Coast. So yeah, that's it.
And what about Ghana is in you? So when people get to know Stonebwoy, what is influence in Stonebwoy from Ghana?
What about Ghana is in me is yeah, that's right, because Ghana was born in me. Um Ghana is a piece of the bigger pie, which is Africa, you know. So Africa is indeed born in me as well. So when I see my brothers from the north, east, south, and west and central, I know we're all one people. When I see my brothers in the diaspora, you know, all over the world, I know we're all one people. Once we can identify each other, you know, with the color of our skin, and beyond that, knowing that we're all humans, you know. So I can go on, you know, and extend it, but the long and short of it is that the part of Ghana that is born inside of me makes me know that I'm black first and foremost, and I have
Mm.
to represent and welcome every race, every form of people anywhere in the world. Yeah,
Nice one. And lastly,
yeah,
on
man.
Ghana, what is the taste of Ghana? What's your favorite local food?
Yeah, my favorite local food would be um you see beans, yeah, beans and plantain.
Beans and plantain.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
That's you all the way through.
They call it gobe.
Got bet.
And then that's it. They call it gobe. That's the
Okay,
most
okay.
popular name that it has. So
For
when you
everyone
say
in the
gobe,
live,
everybody knows.
they know what you're talking about, yeah?
Mm.
Everyone that's in the live, make sure you ask your questions in the question box, yeah? I'm going to be getting to the fan
Yeah.
questions as well. But Stonebwoy, when does the music start for you?
Um, Music has been inborn from time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I began to express it right when I came out of my mom's womb still, you know. I mean, to be deep, I'm not trying to say stories because the first cry you cry is a sound, is a melody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I mean, growing up, I think the melody stuck with me, and then I have to, you know, always doing something music, always finding where the sound is, finding where the melody is, finding where the drum beat is to also be a part of. So that is how it really began for
Mm-hmm.
me through the church process, all through the school process, and you know, now I'm living the music. Yeah, man.
Mm. And who were the artists that you was first listening to?
Um, the first artist that I listened to was music. Yeah, that artist was called Music, yeah. And then
Yeah.
some other then the other artists as well, like reggae
Who are the other
artists,
ones? Yeah, who are the other
dancehall
ones?
artists. Oh yeah, reggae artists, dancehall artists, African music artists, Afrobeat artists, you know, and
Mm.
all music literally because I told you it's music first and then every other sound I listen to. But
Comes after.
what inspired me the most is reggae and dancehall, you know,
Really?
because I could find myself, you know, connected to the reggae more and more. And definitely I've had the African foundation already that you
Mm.
can't take away from me because even so, you know, it's a bedrock upon which I think reggae and all other forms of genre of music, you know, are
Bro.
built. So, you know, all these things inspire me.
What
All
was the
these.
message in reggae that was hooking you?
The fact is that at the point when I could write a line or two, I realized that if I made a mistake and I wrote anything kind of Batman type or kind of girly or kind of stuff, I'm gonna be disowned, you know. I'm gonna be a homeless child.
Mm.
So I had to write the right ones, you know, because from the church background all up onto loving reggae music, and my father would play a couple reggae music, so I knew when I began to write music, it was reggae music or writing conscious lyrics that came to me first and foremost. I remember writing the first song in primary school
Mm.
where I was writing about AIDS, and I had like a group that I formed to sing about that. So I was drawn to the conscious
Music.
music.
Yeah.
Therefore, the only genre of music that would help me to express my consciousness as the type of line that I want to tell is reggae music, you know.
Mm.
So that was it. At the time that I was able to write, that's what I mean,
Yeah.
you know. So
And what reggae artists was you listening to at that time?
yeah, at that time everybody listened to Buju Banton with and Bob Marley and
Hmm.
Burning Spear and Peter Tosh, Anthony B, Sizzla, Kippleton, Gregory Isaacs, there's a couple, Rian Marshall, um, 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 Stephen McGregor, and lots of these great reggae artists, and Morgan Heritage,
Hmm.
lots of them at the time that I know. These ones, all of these superstars, Bounty Killer, on the dancehall side, literally.
Mm.
But they will do a reggae song here and there, because this is between 2004, from
Yeah.
2004 when I was in like senior high school one. in the near Fikakra, and I could write music and all of that. So those were my inspirations. My heavy inspirations were from that school of artists, from Vibes Cartel to all of them and them, you know, Sean Paul, Beanie Man, across the whole,
The whole
you know.
sweat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm
That's a wide range. So at this time, are you
hmm
forming the vision for your career?
Exactly.
What was the vision for your career?
The vision was straight away after I had found myself studying and mastering the dancehall, patois, reggae kind of vibe. I decided to see what I can do differently or what I can add to this whole thing, because if it came to dancehall or reggae, I think Jamaicans named it and Jamaicans brought that to the world. And if I was going to excel, I could, but I may not be able to go further than a Jamaican who knows who they have what they have created, the
Yeah.
musical genre that they have created. So listen to what I did. I also realized that I'm an African, I'm a Ghanaian, and there are a lot of other influences and other inbuilt, you know, capacities that we had, you know, that was unique to us.
Mm.
So this is what I decided to merge Afrobeat and dancehall and call it Afro-dancehall. So I'll be able to express myself in my local style as well, with everything that inspires me from here as an African,
Hmm.
and then with a study of the reggae and dancehall also, which give me the platform to express my form of art.
Mm.
So then here goes the reggae, here goes the Afro dancehall kid from Ghana. So I've been preaching that African dancehall, Afro dancehall, Afro beats plus dancehall for a
Yeah.
very long time. Yeah.
So was there any blueprint before you in Ghana? Was anyone doing the merge of the two?
Yes, definitely so. The merge of the two was in existence, but I also came to add it up and probably formed out the Afro dancehall name, because
Yeah.
before then there was no name to it like that as I would have named it, you know. So you had great people like Rocky Dawuni who did reggae music strictly. You had um, people like Sonny Bali, Yogi Dogi, Terrybone, Chaka, not in a specific order anyway, but Samini as well took it to a
Yeah.
next level from the times, and Borax. You find people like Banuni, that's Yogi Dogi. Wedding certificate, that's Borax for you. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
people hardly speak about him, but he also made a huge imprint around that time when Daddy Lumba put it on a song. So these are people who have, you know, preceded the whole vibe
Yeah.
to have gotten us on that level, to also come in hard and add up what we have to add. And I think, lastly, as it lays on me right now, I'm playing my role the best that I can. I've also inspired a lot of, you know,
No.
people to know
The
that
next
we can
generation.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can do it and still give big ups to those who have inspired us or showed us the light. Yeah.
100%. And how do you feel about Afrobeats today in 2020? What's the influence around the world? Are you happy with where the genre is right now?
Yeah, man, I'm happy about where the genre is right now as Afrobeat. It's I think if you talk about Afrobeats now, it is a combination of a variety of everything across the world, you know, coming from Africa. That's how I see it, because people have, I mean, on its own is universal and allows diversity. So you find out that it's beautiful now where we stand, that, you know, people are coming in from all walks of life, you know, creating and merging and expanding the Afro beats that we have and giving us beautiful sounds. Most definitely, Ghana is a champion at that, because most of the sounds, the Afrobeat sound, and some of the most dominant things, you know, where we have been pioneering. So, yeah, man.
Who are your favorite
Even though it's killing.
Afrobeats artists? Who are your favorite first Ghanaian Afrobeats artists today, and then internationally today? So Ghanaian first, and I'll even put UK in there as well. Oh no, I won't put UK. Ghana and internationally. Who are your
Ghanaian
favorites?
Afrobeat artist right now is myself, you know.
Yeah, apart from yourself. Apart from yourself. That's why I should have said that before.
I mean, apart from myself, undoubtedly, Ghanaian Afrobeat artist, I'll go for R2Bs.
Okay.
You know, R2Bs is they're my favorite Ghanaian Afrobeat, and now I like seeing. And then definitely there goes the Kim Promises, the Kiddies,
Yeah.
you know, and they're the singers, the Kwame Eugenes, you know, they're lining up the singing thing proper. So you put them on the, you know. This is where the confusion is. When you say Afrobeat, rappers hardly come to mind. You know,
It's
when you say
mainly
Afrobeat,
melody. When you say Afrobeats, it's mainly melody.
when you say Afrobeat artists, rappers hardly come to mind. But I don't know. I have to still mention the likes of Sarkodie, who, you know,
100%.
is still, here are some songs that's churning out on that level. Ponobium, you know them there. You know, all these man them, you know.
And of course, your latest album is out now, yeah. And I thought the title was very interesting, just in me reading up about it. And I thought, I want you to tell the story. So what's the name of the album, and why is the title significant?
Yeah, the name of the album is, can you pronounce it?
Angola? Almost. Angola. Am I correct?
But you tried anyway.
Yeah.
Which part of Africa do you come from now?
Ghana.
Oh, and the one, yeah, then I always say I'm going.
No, I've been talking to my parents all day. I can hear my
You
mum
just,
downstairs. She's laughing.
oh, just like,
Yeah.
You see, now you're put on the edge. So you see, I think you're from Ashanti, right?
No, Tema.
Yeah. Tema, they say you'll be a crew.
Community
And I
18.
for Tema and cry for one of the committee 18 and cry for one of their own, I don't know.
Yeah, a little
bit. You don't get what I'm saying. But where are you from? Which part? So you're from, yeah, I mean, your tribe. I'm not trying to tribalize anything over here, but I want to know where you're from in Ghana. Kumasi.
My dad's gone. No.
Oh, your dad is gone.
So,
okay, your mom is tree. So, okay. So, yeah, gone. Yeah, so you're, okay, cool.
I'm a bit in the middle of everything, and I'm British born as well.
Which is nice, you know. Oh, which is nice. Anyway, it's called Anloga Junction, which is supposed to be a city, a name of a town where I come from, and a junction is a junction, literally. So I knew that this would be interesting, a title to give to an album, because it sounds like a junction, you know, but apart from the junction, that word is almost difficult to pronounce. You're either saying Angola, Anloga, or all
Yeah.
these ones. But yeah, that is where the interest point is for me, and I left it that way there. Because the more it gave people confusion, the more I'm going to be asked what you mean. And I'm going to use that opportunity to explain and tell a story, to speak about where we're from. I'm from Anloga, and we're spread across the whole of Ghana. And you have a junction, a popular junction in Kumasi or Serikrum, which is called Anloga Junction. But to name this album this way, it's just a combination of us, everything that has inspired my musical journey over the years, from Africa, meeting up at a junction with everything else that I've gained from across the rest of the world. So Anloga Junction is where I am at right now, musically feeding the world.
Hey.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought that story was so powerful in terms of your Ghanaian grown, but you've met the rest of the world, because your features are very diverse as well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it sounds very diverse as well. What's the okay, past the title then? What's the message behind the whole album?
Yeah, the message behind the whole album is just to match, to continue to, bridge the gaps between our sounds. That's basically what it is. And use the opportunity, the creative opportunity, to promote our culture, our vibes, and make it in such a way that everybody can affiliate and relate, because we have a bigger, like a larger number of people also in the diaspora who wish to know Wagwan, over here in Africa. And also, this is an album that they can pick up and still feel the vibes, like they can relate to it anywhere they are, and because the sounds actually make it nice. You when you pick track 1 to track 15, you feel the diversity, the different sounds, that are just like too much. Seeing, come on.
And I see that as well. Different producers. There's producers from the UK, producers from Africa, everywhere. What was it like getting different sounds from Africa? So not just Ghanaian feature artists, because you went around a little bit. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah. That's just the idea behind the whole album. So I've been taking time to compile, all these records that I do that that are like peculiar. That's how you find 13 producers on a 15-track album. So you can understand that I wanted the vibe to come from everywhere, and then we got it as well like that.
You got that. Talk to me about some of the people you worked with. What's the chemistry? What's the vibe? How have the relationships been made?
I worked with Nana Rogue, and it was beautiful whilst in the studio, as a producer. I work with the other producers, Master Ghazi, who actually, mastered the whole album as well, and then he produced the track 1. And then Street Beats also produced African Party and Black Madonna as well. Working with them have been, as always, as producers, working with them has always been, they understand when I need a certain, this is what I'm thinking, and this is the type of sound I want to, that I want to hear. By the time I drop the phone, in about 2 or 3 hours, or sometimes a day or two, he sends me something that just interprets my thoughts. So these are people that I love to always have around. Big ups to Beats Dake as well. He produced the song Nkuto with Kojo Entry. And yeah, man, working with the producers is like amazing. It's nice. Anything you need from them, you can holler them and all. And I mean, I recorded a whole album by myself, literally, except those that I worked with whilst in the studio. But aside that, I think majority of the songs, I'll be sitting in my studio and I do the recording and all the arrangements. That's hands down by myself anyway, because I had to put that me inside of the song, some of the things, But and then moving on to the featured musicians as well. That's another amazing part of it. Like, these are all people who are masters in their game at whatever point they stand and wherever they come from. I start with Nasty C from South Africa. He's dope as a young MC, but he's breaking boundaries. Big youth. And I go to Diamond Platinums. He don't need no introduction.
Mhm.
You know, from East Africa, he's proving that, he's actually, broke the whole of the East to the rest of the world the more,
Yeah,
irrespective
yeah,
of aside the other artists too, and Jamil is a Jamaican artist,
yeah.
everybody knows him now. He's a big artist as well. I did a collaboration with him on a song called Motion, yeah, that song was recorded in Jamaica and Ghana, both ways.
Okay.
Jamil is a great artist, bad man Jamil, the great man. And then we went on to feature Kojo Entry, the legendary from here, to bless it with his style as well. I
Was
also
that
did,
big? Was that a big moment for you? Had you worked before?
yes, he had featured me on a song before.
Okay.
Yes, he had featured me on a song before, and that was an honor he made me. You know, he did me an honor, and I was grateful to have, the opportunity to work with such a great musician. Look, to date, there are songs that I didn't know he sang, but
Mm.
I've loved the songs, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
And you find out that Kojo Entry's thing has been beyond Ghana years and years and years and years ago. So people like this, they mentor and guide us in different ways,
Mhm.
indirectly. And then I went on to do a feature with Alakai Harley from the UK. That was a
Okay.
big tune.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
yeah.
big
A lot of
tune.
people are playing that song here. They love it.
Yeah. You got to
How did that
understand. You
relationship
have
start?
to understand. Big tune. Yo, I heard Alakai Harley somewhere on the internet, and I loved it. So big thing. I can't yo, that girl, yeah, she's gonna be the biggest if she's dope. I'm telling you, like I don't know what words to use. I love her
Yeah.
voice when she does the raga, when she sings. I think she can even rap or something like that. So I decided to work with her. Like I go for quality over quantity, Like
Mm.
let's create music that would sink down into the souls of the people. So I chose Alakai Harley, and then I went on to the almighty Keri Hilson in America,
How did that
and
happen?
how
How did that
how
happen?
that
Because
happened
she's been quiet a
was
little
a
bit.
beautiful one.
Yeah.
Let me just cut the long story short. It goes like a friend of mine called Dusty met up with. I'm gonna post them. Like I think I've not posted the lengthy one when Kerry was narrating. She could narrate it better because
Yeah.
she was the one that was met, and then we connected.
Oh,
It
so
was
your
beautiful.
friend met her.
A friend of mine met her on a flight. He didn't even know that was Kerry when he realized the conversation just went musical and my name popped in there, and then he made the link. But I must say that Kerry is an amazing soul. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
real human being. You get me? Like somebody that I admire. I've always respected. Kerry Hilson is huge. We all know.
Yeah.
And then getting the opportunity to meet her. So my guy sent me her number and then sent me a contact. We know we linked via
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
socials,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
we began talking, and I think we made such we had such a chemistry that was dope, right from the start. And I'll always go back to say Kerry is a beautiful soul. She's just
Mm.
amazing. I always go back to say that. I think those characteristics actually made it possible for her to identify the realness in me as well, and then we connected on that basis.
That level.
And
Okay,
as
okay.
well, so I flew to America, and then she invited me into her studios. I went for like a 4 city tour somehow, and then we recorded the song right there. She had brought Dre Bombay into the studio all the way from LA. Legendary producer, Grammy award winning and multiple award winning, producer, house producer Michael Jackson all through, you know, and the first key he played was what we stuck with. We
Really?
nailed it. We got nominated from there. Big ups to Selassie also. He is like my producer. He's a musician, big musician, and a producer as well in Atlanta. So anytime I go to Atlanta, my home is his home. So we went together. He co-wrote the song as well. We wanted to get the best of it, and which is what we've given to you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So we allowed everybody to put in some creative juices. We can't be selfish with the music, and that's what we have today. Beautiful song. Yeah.
A wide range of features. And how do you feel about the UK? UK music?
Yeah,
So I know
UK.
it's not your first, Alcohol is not the first artist you've worked with. What's your relationship with the UK scene?
Look, Highly, it's not the first artist I've worked with though. I've
Yeah,
worked with Kojo Fans. I
Ultra
think I've
Buns.
worked
Yeah,
with Gappy Ranks. Gappy Ranks should be my first UK feature. Gappy
yeah.
Ranks is a reggae artist. Big up to Gappy Ranks, King Pelpa. Any day, anytime. 2012. You know, we kick it out there. Same way, big up to Big Nash. Same way, Big Nash Promotions. You know, from them time there. So that's the history I have with UK from our 2012 year. We've been kicking it, doing stuff. I did Kojo Fans, and I went on to do Alaka Highly. Now I did Stylo G. It's my
Yeah.
guy as well. Stylo G. I did Bafira remix with Stylo G from 2012. You know, so I've had some quite beautiful relationship with the UK. Geographically, as a Ghanaian musician, the day you fly to UK, you know you made
Why
it.
so? Why is that? Why is that?
I mean, to start with, that's how I feel it is because
Okay.
Ghana and UK, we have the links, and a country that's been colonized by the British, where I go on. So, once you skip
Mhm.
up from here, once your career takes you out of Accra and land to you inside Heathrow, and you touch base and do a few things, I think that's just how you feel like, yeah, you've arrived.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. You said very nice stuff about Alakai Harley. Would you say
Mhm.
she's your favorite in the UK, or who's
One top, nah
top?
lie, please, me nah lie. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Like big respect to every other person doing their thing, but I will listen to Alakai anytime, any day. And 'cause remember say in the end, she is a female. There are other bad females, But
Mm.
when Alakai finally gets to the top, yeah, yeah, man. I know she's climbing up, and where she is amazing. But even me, everybody in life, there's more room for improvement.
Mm.
So when the light shines brighter and brighter, then you will tell me that I said it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
To be
Big up
fair, a lot
Alakai
of us
any
think
day.
the same. A lot of us think the same. Alakai Harley, everyone has good stuff to say about her. Honestly, she's a very nice person as well. She keeps it real, keeps it
Yeah, man.
100.
Very, very. That's my G. That's
Yeah,
my
see,
G.
I like you. You've got such experience in terms of all the people you worked with. We haven't even said Beanie Man yet. Do you know, there's so
I've never
many.
said Sean Paul,
Joe
Sizzla,
Paul, yeah,
Calibots.
Colin Buzzard, there's a lot we haven't
Yo,
said. But
for
what do you
real,
find?
lots of artists.
What do you find you learn from collaborating, or what's the biggest lessons you've learned from a particular artist? Are you with me? Did
Um,
I freeze? Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, you didn't freeze. That was fair. What I particularly learned from collaborations, right? That's what you asked, right?
yeah. Or if there's a
Exact.
particular
Yeah,
lesson that a particular artist taught you.
that's both. I've had both experiences. I've had both experiences in
Okay.
that. Um, if you want to learn and you want to know, if you want to know more, you have to open up to learn. That's what I want to say. You have to open up to learn, and I've learned a lot from, especially some of the big artists that I've featured and worked with. Their work ethics, the way they've kept themselves over this number of years, to still be relevant. These are the things I learn. I don't only learn from the musical composition or the recording or the delivery.
Mm.
I even learn more from the other things that are not directly related to the music. you know those things do guide me a lot, and collaborations I think help because it builds your confidence as well. It tests your voice with other voices
Mm.
musically, and so in the end, you find out that your voice now, you can be able to fit your voice almost everywhere when you've done some of the some collaborations. Like
Yeah.
that's like magic. Your voice finally gets to sync with other voices. So that is what collaboration actually helps to do. It's really important to open up to collaborate. And if you love the song, if you love the sound, go for it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I see collaborations. So I don't run away from collabs. I love to even help
Chase it. Yeah.
people, chase it, help people. Sometimes, you know, that's just how it is. Just be real
100%.
to the music, and the music will be real to you.
Slightly away from the music now. Obviously, around the world, we're
Yeah.
seeing a big Black Lives Matter movement, a push from many countries engaging. They say it's the biggest since the civil rights movement. Being from Ghana and seeing your fellow people in the diaspora around the world and how they've been suffering, what's your view on the current Black Lives Matter movement and what you've been viewing in the world?
This is a thing that has come to us all. We all are seeing what is going on, except you don't have a phone, except you can't see or you don't watch the news. But
Mm-hmm.
Black lives actually do matter, you know, and Black lives has always been in danger, like endangered, you know, from time till date. You know, you can when you watch, you could go on YouTube when you check out Goodbye Uncle Tom, 1971 American version. You see, these things have been with us from time, from slavery, from all these ones, you know. And I would not only say that they are suffering because you made a statement. We are all suffering. Black
Mm,
people are suffering. If one black man suffer, all black people suffer.
mm,
If one white man suffer, all white people suffer. So we have to stand up for, you know, we all cannot go extinct in a day. We all cannot die within one day, you know. So if somebody is hurt or somebody is dead, you should feel it and know that, yeah, it hurts. And we should find ways and ways to deal with it. I think the topic of racism is not a new thing. The topic of
mm.
racism against black people and people of color is now out of hand. It's getting out of hands now, you know, and it's gotten out of hands from a long time till now. That's how I should say. And at every point, we try to raise our voices as black people and people of color to, you know, to shake the world and make them know we're feeling the pain.
Mm.
So this is another show of pain, feeling the pain. And it's left for things to change so that we will be healed, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, we're feeling the pain, and that's what I can say. So big ups to everybody that is adding their voices, their platforms to voices out. But it takes more than just postings on Instagram. It takes more than posting on Twitter. It takes more than even walking in the streets, which is all important, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but the change in all these places, we have to find out the root cause of these things and see how to undo them, you know, as people. As first and foremost, I believe that we have to check inside of ourselves because it's racism. There's several forms of racism, but the racism that starts with black man on a black man is what we have to cure first and foremost, fundamentally. Then all of us can take it to the next level, you
And
know,
be more united.
because yeah, because that's really important. We need that unity. Imagine the whole Africa. Tomorrow you hear the United States of Africa and we start doing things in unison. Don't you think that that will be able to affect the whole world and even the black people in the diaspora and how things are done
Mm-hmm.
on how this process and how all this systematic racism and all these things, it will be able to curb it because Africa has fed the world. Africa is home to everybody. But even us at home, as countries, as people, we're divided, you know. So no matter what, it will be very difficult. You don't expect the people abroad or the black people in the diaspora, the unity of black people in the diaspora, right? Or the togetherness of the black people in the diaspora is important.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that will rely on the unity of black people on the continent. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I'm saying, we need to just get together, be strong. I think these are the things that would. It's not easy. Talk is cheap, you know.
Yeah.
But if the whole of Africa can be one, not one as in only in unity politically, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all these other aspects, because we love one another already. There's
Yeah.
unity, there's love at heart, but the systems have broken us into pieces. So if we can fix the African systems and come together as a united nation,
Mm-hmm.
as a united Africa one, things will change. Trust me.
Yeah.
Other than that, we will just be doing all these ones in bits and pieces.
So we need to be united at home first, is what you're saying.
That's what I believe, man.
Okay.
But every other thing going on, that's the way. We have to voice out. We have to cry out. You know?
I got lots of questions from fans. There's a lot in the boxes as well. I'm gonna get to some of them quickly, but before then, whilst I find the question, how important is ownership? Because I know you've got your own label set up. I believe you're the CEO as well. How important is owning your stuff?
You know, ownership is if you own something, then you have the rights to it. If you own something, then you must have created it. So if you are a creator of your content, then you must own it, which is right as a musician. Done. That's how simple I can describe ownership. You know?
Yeah.
If I I produce this t-shirt, like Life is a Journey t-shirt, right? As part of the merchandise for the album, and you know, I produced it, so it's mine. I have to own it. How should I do this and bring it to you and be like, you're the owner? You know what I mean? So that's just basically what it is. It's very important to be the owner of what you create. If you don't create it, it's all right. Don't go stealing other people's things. Don't go being owner of other people's stuff. You know?
Okay. Let me get to the fan questions. I put it on my Instagram before. A lot of people are asking, you and Shatter, are we going to get collaboration?
Yeah, man. And I've been answering like not once, not twice. There must be a collaboration in the end. So we're just waiting on the right time when things fix. Then they're going to get it.
Okay. Let's get to the questions. What's your favorite on the album? Favorite song, I believe.
Man, tired of be say I be lazy. In the night I be security for day I be lazy. Man, tired see the body know the power. See me waiting I go do for a better day. It be the work. The song is called Journey. And another one favorite of mine. I think it's been my favorite this week. I wanna let you know you'll be my only love. Yeah. I wanna let you know you'll be my only love. And I need you with me right here. Anytime when I see your fine face there in my head. That song is bad. Only Love. Crazy. Produced by N to the A. London thing. You get me?
Okay. Nice. Someone said, we need a feature with Stormzy.
Yeah, man. So reach out. Talk Stormzy, talk Stonebwoy. Let him know. Say, yeah, man. Things have to happen. And I know when he's in the right space, you know, we're going to do it, because there's a lot of things that, you know, label plans, individual plans, artist plan, clearances, releases. These are all structured in these times. So, you know, when I don't mind.
How do you balance work and life? Someone said.
Work and life. I mean, what I do is that I understand that we had life before work. So I just make sure that life takes the lead. See? You know? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, I just make sure life takes the lead, and that's it.
Another person asked, Coffee. What do you think of Coffee?
Coffee is is a great artist, you know. She broke into prominence, you know, not quite too long. But I have my favorites as well. I have my other big favorite, you know.
Who your favorite?
To Coffee. On Coffee's levels, I think Lila Ike is my favorite.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Big up to Coffee any day. Met her in Jamaica one time, you know, somewhere in March. She's a great artist. I'm not gonna take that from her. But one of my favorite is Coffee. Hey, one of my favorite is Lila Ike. You know what I mean?
All right.
And she's my favorite as well.
Concerts at home. Do you see it?
Yeah. Do I have plans to do a concert? You know, assignment with composers. Assignment to the World is one of my brainchilds is an outdoor event, one of the biggest outdoor events in Ghana. You know, arguably in West Africa as well. The last year we had the numbers said almost 100,000 people came at the concert. Wow. It was a huge You know, there's a free concert that I do in my city at Simon. That's the same place where my shop is placed at, the Bhim shop. You know, like when I'm a real definition of I put on for my city, you get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you find these things, and I do that show as well. They're asking if I could put the composers on the
Process it.
next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? This is a concert for the people, and we have plans. We have big plans to just, you know what I mean? We have big plans, but you know, we know what it takes to make these things happen. So it's just a matter of time, and I ask for more time and patience and support from the
Okay.
masses, because it's a free event anyway, so you can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, putting it together. Okay.
Mm.
Someone's asked before on when I put it up on my Instagram, your thoughts on Nigerian artists. What were your favorite songs coming out of Nigeria?
You see, my favorite songs coming out of Nigeria. I'm a big fan of Two-Face, you know. So any day, anytime, I think I've listened to more Two-Face. You know, Two-Face is my don. You know, I you know, he's from the old school still. Aside that is David. You know, yeah, man, and the list goes on. Zlatan, all them there. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
A lot of people just they're asking about all these collaborations because they know you deliver. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And it's because of that they give me a lot of support as well. So
Yeah.
they say, when is the Rihanna collab? You know, the Rihanna one is like, woo! That's like I can't wait for that myself. So we keep praying, and we keep making her know that yes, we have to. You know, I believe it's gonna come soon.
Okay, let me see. I've got lots of questions in here, but some of them are small. All right. How do you balance music? How do you balance traveling a lot? Someone's basically said.
Most of it when I travel, it's for the work.
Yeah.
So sometimes it feels like you're in Accra one day, you're in UK the next day, you're in America the next day. Yo, it's crazy. You only sleep on a flight. We're out there to do the work. It be the work, or it be the work. Anywhere the work day, be there. We know we they go now come sharp like a lukoto. Don't play me, mami misika and try me chobo na only seminam daddy matini pioto e pon no e juma mapani koko. Say na nyame chano no and namajimi oh no yeah. Adia sana mi de so mi bobo misiko jo men soon ready money for the coco na ma capture me sure the one side ayalolo. Ejuma des bobo beche mi shoto.
Stonebwoy.
It's the work, man. It's the work.
Where's your favorite places around the world?
Africa.
Really? Home? Outside of Africa. Your favorite places that you've traveled to?
Jamaica, Mauritius.
Okay, fair play.
Did you hear that though? Did you hear that? I don't want to scream it,
Yeah.
but I might change my mind tomorrow. You feel me? So that's why I'm not even screaming it out, you know. But you know, Africa, Jamaica, anyway.
Yeah. I hear Mauritius as well. And does that include the shows that you do in terms of performing? Is that the same? Your favorite places to perform?
Jamaica is one of the toughest places to perform, though. You have to have it to. Jamaica is one of the toughest places to perform. You have to have it to step on a stage in Jamaica. And Reggae Sumfest 2018 was crazy. We kicked it. We came out as the top. We came out among the top 10 performers.
Nice.
At Reggae Sumfest, and so irrespective of the tough crowd, because they know too much, it's one of my favorite places to perform. Mauritius as well. I did an event over there, big one. They're cool. Like somewhere in 2016. So I think all these places I've been, that could be my favorite places. I've done shows over there as well. Done shows in Switzerland.
Yeah, what's it like in Europe when you see the diaspora in Europe come out for the music?
Yeah, man, my thing. Cause the last time I toured Europe was I think is it 2019? My European tour was crazy. I did Rotterdam. I did Reggae Jam, you know. And when I see the diaspora come out for the sound, it just encourages me and tells me that yes, this is what it is. This is the right decision I made to fuse Afrobeat and dancehall So then I'm able to touch any stage, any place. Sometimes the most difficult ends is where I shake up the most, because we have some cities that are like, you have to be tough to be able to shake the whole place. But the tougher the city, the easier the shake. Not to brag, but
Yeah.
man.
So earlier on, before
That's
you
what
came,
happens.
a lot of people were saying, "What's Bhim? What's Bhim? Bhim Nation? How can you describe what is Bhim Nation?"
Yo, Bhim is the only music nation in the world, right now, Yeah, Bhim is the only music nation. It's a how do I say this?
How do you say
It's
it?
it is a I don't want to say fans, but yeah, for lack of a better word, it's a fans nation. You feel me? It's my nation. They say Bhim, say bless His Imperial Majesty, So it's Bhim, BHIM, and the fans worldwide, they form Bhim, they make Bhim, the nation, they make the Bhim Nation. I'm the Bhim Nation president. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, Bhim Nation stands for everything: support, music, loyalty, high morals, dignity, principle, like everything. So that's my nation. So if you love Stonebwoy and you support good music and you support everything positive, you're a conscious Black African, you know yourself, and you're just a Bhim native, because members or fans that I encounter actually prove to me that yes, we understand the journey. And this is where I go on, just making sure the youth get the right direction, because I'm a youth. So we all join hands together to toe the right line with the music. See?
Okay.
So Bhim Nation, bro.
All right. I feel that's a good enough explanation for people that are asking. We're almost coming close. I know time's pushed you, I've got to go and stuff. But before you go, what advice would you give to, first of all, young artists, and advice to people in general about going to the next level in their life? So young artists at the next level.
Thank you, man. This that I'm going to say is a thing that I tell myself, I'm far from where I used to be, very, very far from where I used to be, but I'm not where I want to be yet. So these things inspire me as well. We just have to keep focused, persevere and dedicate our lives to the thing and endure, because the journey has never been easy. You're going to have a lot of people tear you down. Those that are going to tear you down are even going to be the people that are closest to you, that are supposed to push you up. You know what I mean? So keep your eyes on the road, and you find out that you get some of the biggest supports from strangers that you never know. So that means that whatever you're doing, just do it right, because you don't know who's watching. You don't know who's going to come out to support you, So this is what I've done, I keep my grind. I believe in God ultimately, and I pray to Him for directions, and I study the times, and I study the seasons and the moments, make my move. I strike when the iron is hot. Nice. Anytime, any day. See?
Yeah,
man.
Thanks. Thank you very, very much. Everyone in the comments, I got through as many questions as I could. Drop your claps in the comments for me. Bhim Nation to the world.
Yeah, to the world. I see a lot too, I see a lot too. I see a big up to all of the Bhim natives, I see so many names. If I want to mention, bro,
a lot.
So big ups to the Bhim Nation, the whole family, the Bhim family, Boy family, Bernitan family, God family. The nation has families, so they know what I'm talking about, and the sects that we've been, the Bhim boss empresses, Bhim press. The nation is huge, and that's all I can say. Thank you for supporting the album Anloga Junction. Olande. If you don't have it, if you want to keep one, the whole of Ghana has it. Go through every shell shop. Keep it as a souvenir, I know it's all about the online things, but when you pick this CD, you have a souvenir at home. You can hang it on your wall. You can do something with it. You feel me? And as time passes, you still have something to hold. You can grab a T-shirt. You know what I mean? So go check out the Bhim shop at the Bhim shop. Get your orders. All of my London fans, get your orders going through. Get a T, represent for the brand. It's Bhim Nation to the world. Get on YouTube. Go check out the new
Thank you.
videos
We
called
got
Leg
15
Back.
seconds.
You know how the thing go, mad thing, yeah?
Thank
Bless.
you very much, Stonebwoy. Thank you.
All right,
Peace.
man.
Peace, my bro. MOBO low down in lockdown. Stonebwoy. Thank you very much. We're back next week, Friday. I got 1 second. Peace. Thank you, everyone.